I'm actually so nervous to do this video. Like, I don't know why I'm actually like weird. I know it's been like a hot minute. Like, I think my last video was probably like a few months, and that was just like my skincare routine. So like, I just wanted to catch you guys up about like what's going on with me, and like, you know, just have a little chit chat. So I would say my life has been going pretty well. Career wise, it's been, you know, a little up and down, but like everybody has their ups and downs, but it's been going pretty well for me. I can't complain about that. Also, like this month, April has not been a good month for me, but like I'm getting back to the groove of things. It's been pretty rough. I would say like my life was going pretty well, and you know, after things start going well, I would say it's a blessing in disguise. The reason why, because that humbling experience, because for me, not having a car, it's like a big dramatic effect for me. One, because I rely on my car. Two, I live far, so it's like everything is not close by, so everything that I need to do, if I need to go back down to earth, making my head smaller, realizing like, hey, like, you know, you need to like just humble yourself a little bit. But that's very like, it was a humbling experience for me not having a car, because sis was dying. I have met like a really, like, I'm very proud of myself. I met a few good people recently, a few well-connected people recently, so I can't complain about that. Like, trust, I have met people that gosh, I really have to question like why even bother like bringing them in my life, bringing them around like whatever I had going on, like disturbing my peace. You know, all of that is a learning experience, because it's like you figure out that you don't need BS. You figure out that people don't always have good intentions, which is bad, because I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Someone to give me the benefit of the doubt to show that I am a good person, like, you know what I mean? So that's why I always tend to give people the benefit of the doubt, even though like my gut feeling would tell me, oh, this person is not who they say they are, like, you know what I mean? But you just have to take it with a grain of salt. You move on. That's lesson number one. I feel like all of this that happened to me like the past 2 weeks, I feel like it was just telling me, yo, you need to get closer to God. Like, you need to build your relationship with God, because I'm telling you, for when this whole thing started happening, I was not feeling myself. Like, I had stopped going to the gym. I had like, all I wanted to do was just come home and just like hide away. Like, I just wanted to sleep. I was literally coming home and I was just like shower. I wouldn't eat. I would just start sleeping. I'm worrying about what's going on. I'm worrying about how I'm gonna figure this out. I'm worrying about this person, that person. Like, you know what I mean? At that time I needed to focus on myself, and I was not focusing on myself, which is very, I would say, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm such a kind-hearted person. Like, I always tend to focus on the wrong things instead of putting myself first. Working on self-care, self-love, like, you know what I mean? All these things. Just, I know, it's like, it's so much for me to talk about, but it's just like, honestly, it's a learning experience. All of this is a learning for me. I just know not to like share certain things with people. Like, you know, like, there's so many things, like, it's so many things that I can say, but like, I just need to learn from my experience. Just very cruel. They don't care about your feelings. They only care about their own feelings. So like, that's a whole another story. Like I said, this past April has been that rocky month for me, and honestly, I'm now getting back into groove. Like, I'm going back to the gym, like, you know what I mean? I'm listening to my spiritual morning podcast. Like, I'm doing me, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm focusing back on me, so I'm really happy about that. I have so many good things lined up, like, and I'm just so excited for it. Like, nothing can, like, I know like I'm going through this rough patch, and God is going to get me through it. I'm feeling a lot. I really felt things going so well, and you're just like, oh, nothing's gonna happen to me. Like, nothing's gonna happen. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that was my mentality, and not knowing like God was like, no, you need a wake up call. Like, you're losing yourself. You're you're taking things that are not your business and making it your business, and it's just like, no, I need to get back into Thronda mode. But yeah, let's see, love life wows, that's a whole another story. That, and I'm gonna simple that I'm not minding anybody else's business. Oh, me not having a car, I know, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's going through this. Like, you just feel like you're losing yourself for like a little bit, and then like, you know, I honestly felt like I was losing myself, and I felt like I had no control over my emotions anymore. Like, I remember one day I was at work and I was so overwhelmed with this whole car thing, whole other outside drama. I was just so overwhelmed. Like, I went to the bathroom because I was sitting at my desk and I was typing, and I just felt like crying. So I went to the bathroom and I was like, I just let it all out. I was like, God, just take care of it. Just take care of me, God. I just feel like I'm losing myself. Like, I just started praying and I was just like, whatever this is, just take it away. Just take it away. Just take it away, God. Just take it away. Like, I didn't even know how I was feeling, because prior to that happening, I felt like I was having like a little mini panic attack. Like, one day I was coming home from work and I was like, it just felt so heavy on my chest, right? And I was like, yo, I haven't felt like this in ages. Where is all this coming from? What is going on? Like, what's really going on with me? So I was like, no, this is not normal. I was like, this is not normal at all. Like, what is going on? And I have this book that I write in, right? And I have like these Bible scriptures that I wrote down, like if I'm feeling anxious, if I'm feeling nervous, if I'm feeling like, you know, overwhelmed with things, like I would read these verses. So I was looking in my journal and I was going through it and I was like, Thronda, what really happened to you? Because I stopped writing. I stopped listening to my morning podcast, which is like my spiritual morning podcast, just to get the day going. I stopped listening to all the things, and I was like, you know, I need to get back into routine, because this whole like, I don't know what it was. Like, I think I at that point I gave up on myself and I gave up on God. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's not a good feeling. Like, it honestly was. What I'm telling you, the beginning of April was not like the feeling that I was feeling. It was not a good feeling. I just felt so empty. I just felt so like lost at one point. And I remember I called my mom and I was like, Mom, like, why did these things have to happen to good people? And she was like, you don't need to blame yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just need to focus on yourself. Any outside issues, you just need to close it off and you just need to focus on you. Say your prayers, like, you know what I mean? Like, one day she was just praying for me. She was like, God, whatever she threw, I just hope that you just get her through, show her the way. Like, and that opened my eyes. Like, every day I wake up, I'm just so grateful for every little thing that I have. I'm grateful for what I have. Like, I just want to thank God for everything that he's done for me, like getting me through this rough patch. Like, I really was going through it, and I felt like, I don't know, like, how to explain this feeling. Like, it was just like a closed wall like this, and it was just like, you turn here, you turn there. Like, there was nothing else. Like, literally, this is how I felt for 2 weeks. Like, there was nothing else. Like, I was not eating properly. I stopped going to the gym. Like, and I'm just like, no, sis. No. This is not you. This is not you, Thronda. I'm not all the way 100% there, but I'm getting there. I'm working towards it. I'm writing back in my journal. Like, I'm reading my Bible scriptures. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to build that relationship with God. Like, I'm trying all of that. Like, I think 3 weeks ago, I went to church, and it was like amazing. I felt really good. I was like, you know what? I need to get to this. Like, I need to do this. Even if it's going to like Bible studies on a Friday, like, definitely I need to do it. And I feel like, even I took a break from Instagram a little bit. Like, I deactivated my Instagram. I never thought I would do that, but like, I actually deactivated. Like, let it all out. Like, that's how it felt. Like, it felt really good. A few of my friends, and they were telling me, like, you know, like, they're just feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I know I'm not the only one that's going through it, but we just have to find a way to cope with things, because we tend to like hold things in and not speak about it because we feel like people would judge us. But you just have to find, if you have to find that one person, or like find a way to cope with it. Like, with me, if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I would listen to my podcast, I would listen to music, like, you know what I mean? So about how my day went, and then I started listening to music. And even like this whole Nipsey Hussle death, like, it honestly hit me so hard because I was talking to one of my old friends about it, and I said, yo, like, it just doesn't feel right. Like, someone is here today and just gone. Like, and so, like, you just have to value your life, and you just have to value the people around you, even though we may go through a lot. But like, just have to praise God that every day you're able to open your eyes and you're just able to live another day, like, you know what I mean? And any goals, aspirations that you have in life, honestly, I just feel like you should just follow it. You should just be like, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Because with me, this whole video, like, making videos, I always second guess myself. Maybe I'll do it some other time, like, you know what I mean? But consistency, like, just telling yourself that you can do it, whatever the goal is. It may seem that it's impossible, but like, you can do it. Anything is possible. You see, this day and age, anything is possible. If you need help, like, just honestly, if you don't ask, you would never know. So like, if you need help with anything, like, even just asking people on Instagram, anything, like, anything, man, anything, just ask. Like, I'm pretty sure someone will give you the answer, like, you know what I mean? I know people are very like stingy, but this is my trap. You see, but I'm telling you guys, like, make a plan for your goal and set the expectations that to push myself. I'm going to, like, whatever I need, I'm going to get it. Like, I'm gonna go get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to have that, because if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it. I'm going to say, like, why didn't I do it? Why didn't I follow my dreams? And like, you know, like, time is not waiting on anyone. Literally, you close your eyes, it's already morning. Like, so just go after whatever you're aspiring to go after. If you're going through anything, like, you know, you can always talk about it. There's always resources out here. Like, if you don't feel comfortable talking to like friends and family about it, there's so many resources and so many like links. Of this lady I met at work, she introduced me to her mom that invites me to seminars. Like, honestly, like, there's so many good things. Like, when you speak up, when you tell people what you're going through, like, so many things out here. And I just want everybody to follow their dreams. If they're feeling overwhelmed about anything, like, I just want everyone to just have a peace of mind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much going on in this day and age. I just want everyone to have a peace of mind and just be happy. Happiness is the key to success. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting so emotional, but like, I just want everyone to be happy, because I know how big happiness is for me. And like, you know, following my dreams and make sure I'm happy, because if I'm not happy, then, you know, I have sisters, so they feel that vibe off of me. If I'm not happy, they'll just be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so grumpy? Like, you know what I mean? And the people around me, just because I work around people, like, I just want everybody to just feel the love coming off of me, because like, I have such a big heart, and I just want everyone to just feel like that love. I just want to spread that love. I just want to hug everyone. If anyone's going through anything, like, I'm sending you a virtual love. I'm sending you all my prayers. I just pray whatever you may be going through, whatever you have, whatever goals you have, I just pray that everyone achieves every single thing that they have in their heart's desire. Like, sad that we have to go through these things, but I just want everyone to just be happy and just focus on their happiness and just put themselves first before anything else, and just put God first. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no BS, no cap. I'm gonna do that. Stay tuned for my next video. Yeah. Focus my mind.